Every time Honda announces a new Civic Type R, it's like Christmas morning for car enthusiasts. And the 2026 model, this one's shaping up to be something special. Honda didn't just tweak a few things and call it a day. They've taken an already iconic hot hatch and refined it into an even more exciting, more aggressive, and more driver-focused machine. If you thought the last one was wild, wait until you hear what's in store for this one. From the moment you see it, the 2026 Civic Type R looks like it means business. The stance is low and wide, the lines are sharper, and the aero elements aren't just for show, they're functional. That massive rear wing is still there because, let's be honest, a Type R without a wing would feel like pizza without cheese. Up front, the redesigned grille is a little bolder, the headlights a bit sleeker, and the vents are all placed with purpose, channeling air exactly where it's needed for cooling and downforce. It's aggressive, but not cartoonish, and it still keeps that unmistakable Civic profile we all know. Now, under the hood, Honda's sticking with what works, but making it better. You still got that turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder, but in the 2026 Type R, it's tuned to deliver even sharper throttle response, a bit more horsepower, and better efficiency. The numbers haven't been officially confirmed yet, but we're expecting something in the ballpark of 330 horsepower, maybe a hair more. And yes, it's still a 6-speed manual, because Honda knows the Type R audience. Rowing your own gears is part of the magic. The gearbox is tighter, the clutch is a little more forgiving, and the rev matching system has been refined for even smoother downshifts. Driving dynamics? That's where Honda's engineers really went to town. The suspension has been reworked with lighter components, the steering ratio is a touch quicker, and the chassis rigidity is up without adding much weight. Translation? It's going to feel even more planted in corners with that precise telepathic steering feel that makes the Type R such a joy to drive. On a track, this thing will absolutely come alive, but it's still civilized enough for your daily commute, which is part of its charm. Inside, the updates are exactly what you'd hope for. You still get those signature red bucket seats, supportive enough to hold you in place during aggressive driving, but comfortable enough for long road trips. The dashboard now feels even more premium, with soft touch materials, a slightly larger infotainment screen, and an updated digital driver display that can be customized for performance readouts. Honda's also added more sound insulation, so when you're cruising, the cabin stays nice and quiet. But don't worry, they've made sure the exhaust note still makes its way in when you're pushing the car hard. Of course, a modern performance car wouldn't be complete without tech. The 2026 Civic Type R gets the latest Honda Sensing Suite. So you've got adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision mitigation braking, all standard. The infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the optional premium audio system has been tuned to make your playlist sound incredible, even over the sound of that turbo spooling. Because that's when a lot of people are curious. The outgoing model started around $44,000, and with the updates for 2026, we're expecting a slight bump. Realistically, you're probably looking at something in the $46,000 to $48,000 range to start. And yes, with dealer markups, some people will pay more, but even at that price, it's still one of the most exciting performance bargains out there. You're getting track-ready capability, daily driver comfort, and legendary reliability all in one package. But in thought of come eternity. Compared to past models, the 2026 Type R feels like the natural evolution of everything Honda has learned over decades of building performance Civics. It's got the raw spirit of the early days, the refined engineering of the FK8 generation, and now a touch more maturity and polish without losing the edge. It's still unapologetically a driver's car, but it's also one you can live with every single day. Because at the end of the day, the Civic Type R isn't just about horsepower or lap times. It's about the feeling you get behind the wheel. It's that sense of connection between you and the car, the way it seems to read your mind in corners, the grin it puts on your face when you nail a perfect shift. And with the 2026 model, Honda's not just keeping that magic alive, they're turning up the volume. So whether you're a die-hard Type R fan or someone who just loves the idea of a car that's as happy carving up a mountain road as it is picking up groceries, the new Civic Type R is one to keep on your radar. If this is Honda's vision for the future of performance, I'd say we're in very good hands.